Am I audible?
I'll share the photo in WhatsApp group. Please check WhatsApp group once.
Okay. So we are live, right? Whereas the quarterfinals would be best of five matches, where the person who wins three solves in a row gets to go forward in the match. This is a knockout format, meaning that if two competitors are pitted up against each other in the same scramble,
Other
then they have to get a
participants,
fast.
can you please stop practicing in the same instance? Can you use a different CS timer? Also, could you please turn off your cameras for the guys who are not participating? I mean, the battle is not live, so that the OBS load is reduced. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. And that battle would be best of five, and the person who gets the faster time in a given solve. So two people sharing the same scramble, the person who gets the fastest solve gets to win the solve, and you have to win three solves out of five in order to win the set. So the first quarterfinal is going to be between Anuj, Salvi, and Ashwin Narendran. Anuj is the eighth seed, and Ashwin Narendran is the first seed. So the first quarterfinal would have both of them doing five solves, potentially five solves against each other. So both the competitors are ready, and in a moment we would be having uh, the match starting up.
Anuj, if you can hear us, can you please disconnect your timer and connect again to the OBS because we cannot see your timer.
So currently we are facing some technical issues. One of the participants timer, the eight seed participant Anuj is facing some technical issues. So we would persevere for a bit until he reconnects. Till then, I would like to announce about a few things that Cubelelo has been doing since a few days, which is, you always know there is the try it Tuesdays, so you can always do your scramble and post it. It happens on Instagram. And also the latest announcement that there are four new members in the Team Cubelelo team. So there is Hasnin Bilal, Ashwin Narendran, and two more promising young SpeedCubers. So these are really good updates. We are good to see today. If you see the list of participants, there are a lot of participants who are relatively newer in the scene. So we have Ashwin Narendran, Saseeth, Srilok, Rajveer, Rudransh, Mikul, Saijyot. So Saseeth is also one of the newer team Cubelelo member. So it would be great to see a lot of participants, and we also have our veteran Kunal Oak today competing, who would also be competing in a WCA competition tomorrow, where me and him and 123 more participants would be getting official times in a competition named Cubing Returns Pune 2022. So yeah, we would wait for a bit for the first quarterfinals to start. Once Anuj is done solving his technical issues, we would start commenting on the first quarterfinals. Nitesh or JJ, do let me know when the quarterfinal starts, as I do not have the YouTube stream loaded up on my display.
Yeah, sure, Abhijit.
Yes. Hi. Any updates on Anuj Salvi's camera,
We are
or are
still
we
speaking with
taking?
him. We are still speaking with him. We'll wait for another 2 minutes. Otherwise, we'll give Ashwin by and we'll proceed with the quarterfinal.
Okay, sounds good. I guess Anuj has solved his issues. I am able to see his timer. Um,
Yeah, the timer is visible. I am not sure why his screen is not visible. It is getting loaded. Just a minute. Your his camera will also be visible now.
okay.
Uh, uh, I will,
Yes, JJ.
yeah. सर मैं आपको 2 मिनट में कॉल बैक करके फाइनल बता The timer visible? Huh? The timer is visible. I think we can start with the first scramble.
Yes, sure.
Ashwin, if you are
So,
ready, we are starting with the first scramble.
yes, Ashwin is ready, and we would be starting with the first quarterfinals. So I would be just commenting on the solves because I won't be able to verify the scrambles. So I expect Nitesh or JJ to do the scramble verification today.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, Abhijit.
Okay. So we have a first quarterfinal kicking off. There was some technical issues, but we have the first seed, Ashwin Narendran, um, against Anuj Salvi.
Abhijit, unfortunately, we are not able to connect with Anuj. Again, camera and timer is not visible. So Ashwin will get a buy and probably will start with the quarterfinal too.
Okay, excellent. So the first quarterfinal is over, even though Ashwin has scrambled the first cube, which means we move on to the second quarterfinal, which I'm guessing is between the second seed and the seventh seed, which is Kunal Oak and Saijyot, if I'm correct. So both the competitors look ready. Kunal Oak and Saijyot Singh, the second and the seventh seed of CSUL 25.0. Um, JJ and Nitish, are the scrambles being given out for quarterfinals too?
Yes, Abhijit, it will be visible. Others, can you please turn off your cameras? Rudransh.
Scramble verification happening for both Kunal and Saijyot for the first solve.
Correct scramble for Kunal. Please don't start because we are just waiting for the final OBS screen to be set up. And meanwhile, I'll verify the scramble for.
Yes, scramble for Saijyot.
Both of the participants, I think Saijyot has scrambled incorrectly. Saijyot,
Saijyot.
Saijyot, yeah.
Saijyot
Saijyot's
has done a
scramble is
miscramble.
correct. Yeah, it's incorrect.
It is correct. Okay, it's correct. So
No, no,
both the
it's not correct.
competitors
Sorry.
can put.
It's no,
It's
no.
not correct. Okay.
Saijyot's scramble is incorrect.
Okay.
JJ, are you able to see Saijyot?
Yes, I can.
It's not visible to me.
Just connect the OBS once again. You'll be able to see.
I can check Kunal's
So JJ,
scramble
do I
and you
solve
can
my
check
cube now?
Saijyot's
Yeah,
scramble.
we'll do that.
Yeah.
Rudransh, can you please turn off your camera?
JJ said my scramble was correct.
Yeah, your scramble is correct. Rudransh has to do a sorry, Saijyot has to do a scramble, hand scramble, and then again scramble.
So I need to solve this scramble, right? And then do
No, no,
the
no.
next
You can
scramble.
keep it as it is. He'll do a hand scramble and then again scramble the same thing.
Okay, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Saijyot, can you please scramble the cube again? Your scramble is correct, Saijot. You guys can start now.
Okay, we would be
Kunal and
starting with the
Saijot,
first
you can
solve.
start. Yeah.
Finally, after 24 minutes of delay, we have liftoff, quarterfinal 2. Both the competitors are inspecting the cube. Kunal starting with the white cross, solid first pair. Bit of a pause after the second pair. He gets the awkward OLL and a U pump, 8.74. And Saijot is yet to start or his camera is frozen.
Saijot, it is correct. You can start solving.
Saijot is starting with a solve. We won't be able to follow his solve because the frame rate is quite less. But we would get to know the final time that he gets. It looks like a 11.04, so Kunal takes a 1-0 lead. So Saijot got 11.04 and Kunal got 8.74. Kunal takes a 1-0 lead.
The second scramble is visible now. You can start scrambling.
That's correct, Kunal.
So the second scramble has started. Kunal and Saijot. First solve. Kunal was able to get 3 seconds faster than Saijot. Let's see what happens in the second solve.
Other participants, if your internet speed is not very good, please kindly arrange for something. Otherwise, we will not be able to wait for you guys because we've already lost a lot of time. Just ensure that all connections are made properly before the battle begins.
A request from the organizers is for Saijyot to use a cube cover as well. So those of the participants who are yet to do the quarterfinals, make sure you have a stable internet and a cube cover arranged so that you are able to do these five solves quite fast enough. Like the logistics would be fast enough, your solves also should be fast enough. Saijot finally arranged a cube cover and he is verifying the second scramble. Once he's done verifying, both the competitors can
Scramble is
do
correct.
the both the competitors can do the second solve.
Correct scramble, Saijyot.
Can we start the second solve?
Yes, Kunal, you can start. A solid first pair execution. This looks like a rotation less, a Y prime in the end. LOLL and RPM 9.74 from Kunal and
So
9.74
check. I think
seconds.
this was I think it was the same as the first scramble.
Oh, was this
I
a
think
repeat
so.
scramble? JJ, the scramble of 10 second solve looks
I,
the
I,
same.
I am just checking.
Okay. So till then we focus on Saigot's solve. He is also doing wide cross and CFOP method. He's wearing the NASA shirt. That doesn't matter much as long as he's quite a fast solver. He also gets Kunal. The second attempt would be re-verified by the organizers because there is a claim by Kunal that the scramble of the second solve and the first solve are the same.
Yeah, I wasn't sure during cross, but then
Yes,
first two
the
solves were the
scramble
same, and
was
the
same.
third
I
one.
think there is some technical error. I'm just fixing it.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
JJ, is the scramble issue solved?
It will take at least 10-15 minutes.
Ask Abhijit कि कुछ technical issue के कारण 10-15 minutes लगेगा.
Yeah, even for solve three, it's showing the same scramble only. So,
Yeah, there are actually the scrambles are all same.
okay.
Abhijit, we are still fixing the scramble issue. I think it will take 5 more minutes, and then we'll start with the battle between Kunal.
Hi, sorry viewers, the issue has been resolved now. Kunal and Saijyot, you can see a new scramble in this for the second solve now. I apologize once again. Sorry for the technical
So
issue.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So we would start with the second quarterfinals, second solve, and the second official solve of today. Both the competitors have scrambled. We have to verify the scrambles now.
Correct scramble for Kunal. Saseeth, can you please turn off your camera?
Has the scramble been verified for Saijyot?
I'm not able to
He
see.
just finished scrambling it. Saijyot, your scramble is correct.
Okay, both the competitors can start. Kunal doing the white cross, LOLL, and a really smooth OLL and PLL 7.36 seconds for it.
Saijyot screen is frozen.
Saijyot is starting with his solve right now. We won't be able to see that many solves, that many frames of his solves, but we would be able to make out that he is using CFOP method and the white cross. Saijot finished with a solve time of 11.08 seconds, which means Kunal Oak
06.
takes a 2-0 lead. 0.06 seconds, which means Kunal Oak takes a 2-0 lead.
The third scramble is on your screen now.
Kunal is correct.
Saijot scramble needs to be verified now.
Correct scramble for Saijyot.
Okay, this is the third solve of the second quarterfinals. Kunal Oak is the favorite as he's the second seed in the preliminary stage, which happened on 5th June last week. He's starting with the inspection right now. He takes well over 7 to 8 seconds of inspection, starts with a white cross, and a 9.77 second stall for Kunal Oak. And Saijot has to beat this stall time in order to stay in this match. Otherwise, he would be knocked out of the quarterfinals. Saijot starts with his sol, again doing the white cross and using CFOP method. He gets 11.64 seconds sol, which means Kunal Oak wins 3-0. And finally, we have the first match over in today's match. We have two semi-finalists already decided, Ashwin Narendran from Chennai and Kunal Oak from Gurgaon. So we would be moving on now to the third quarterfinals, which is between Saseeth Srilok and Mikul Chanakya. So Saseeth Srilok is the third seed and Mikul Chanakya is the seventh seed. So Saseeth Srilok is a clear favorite. Saseeth also has participated in previous CSULs and performed quite well and made it to one semi-final, couple of semi-finals, and also one finals. So it would be interesting to see how he performs right now and if he's able to make it to the semi-finals.
Saseeth and Mikul, can you please turn on your cameras?
So is Mikul's and Saseeth's camera is visible right now. So that means we are good to go. We would wait for the backend team to sort out the layouts so that we would get started with quarterfinal three.
Mikul, if you can hear us, please turn on your cameras.
JJ, Mikul's camera is on, even at a low
Ah,
frame rate, but it is on.
yeah, I can
Yes.
see him now. Yeah. So we'll just. Meanwhile, you guys can start scrambling. I'll just put up the first scramble now. So see that Mikul, the scrambles are on your screen. You can start scrambling and wait for me my instruction to start.
Both the competitors have scrambled. Now we have to verify the scrambles.
It's correct, Saseeth. And it's correct for
Correct for Mikul
Mikul
as
as
well.
well. Yeah.
Yes, Mikul Chanakya and Saseeth Srilok,
Yeah.
both really
You can
young,
just you can
promising
keep your cubes down.
SpeedCubers.
I'll let you know when to start.
Yes, so Saseeth Srilok definitely have made it to the team. His team has been very active in CSULs. His last WC competition was also at, I think so, one of the Bangalore competitions where he did perform quite well. Mikul Chanakya, on the other hand, it is his first CSUL, so he would be quite nervous. But the good thing about him is he's come well prepared with a cube box, and also he has good technical knowledge, so he was able to sort out all the technical issues. Looks like both the competitors are ready to start. We will wait for a go ahead from Jailendra Jain, and then we'll start with quarterfinal three.
Uh, Sasit, can you rejoin your OBS for both camera and timer because the streaming is
Um,
not able to fetch both of those things. If you can just quickly
oh,
reconnect both of those instances.
yes. It is clearly visible on the back end, but let's see. Let's wait for him to rejoin.
Sasit, am I audible to you? Or should we start? I think now he's reconnecting. Backend team, can you please check if Sasit's camera is now visible?
JJ, has Saseeth rejoined?
His camera is now visible, but the timer is still not visible, right? Sasid, can you just reconnect and reconnect your timer as well? Yeah, because your camera is now visible. Just disconnect and reconnect your timer. You both can start now. The issue has been resolved. Abhijit, Mikul and Sasid, you guys can start now.
Have we have liftoff in the third quarterfinals. Finally, the technical issues from the streaming site has been solved, and both Mikul and Sasit would be starting with their solves. Both of them are wearing SpeedCuber t-shirts, with, having a good cube box and using fast cubes. This would be a best of five. Sasit clearly is a favorite to win this quarterfinals, but let's see what happens. Sasit started inspection. He would be using the CFOP method and a white cross. Solid start to the solve. Overall transition was good and PLL execution was also good. The solve time is looking to be around 10 seconds.
JJ, are you able to see Mikul? Acha, yeah. So Mikul got 12.29 and Sachit got 11.16. So
Yeah, the
Sachit
second
is,
scramble is also up.
yeah. Both Mikul and Sachit, please start scrambling. Yeah, wait, I'm checking the scrambles. That's correct, Sachit and Mikul. I'm checking yours.
Correct scramble for Mikul as well.
You guys can start with the second solve.
We are finished with Sol 1 and we would be moving towards Sol 2. Um, so, just to recap, the first Sol between Saseeth and Mikul, and we would move towards the second Sol now. Saseeth and 12 points scramble is up. Competitors would start scrambling, and we would see the second Sol of the third quarterfinals. Mikul and Saseeth are yet to scramble the second sol, and we would wait for them to scramble and then start with the second sol of third quarterfinals.
I think Abhijit they already scrambled.
Okay, yes.
I'm
So
not.
are the scrambles verified?
Yeah, I verified the scramble as well,
They've
but I'm not.
already solved, but the timer, Sasith's timer has a lag, so takes
Okay,
time.
so the sol time of the second sol was 12.55.
12.55 for Mikul and Sasith. Can you read out your time because it is not uh, clear that the
Okay,
timer has stopped or not?
so was Sasid's timer not working?
I got an 8.84.
8.84 is what his timer is showing, but the timer was not working fine because there was a lag. But the video is evident to show that it was solved in approximately 9 seconds time.
Okay, so Sasid, mhm.
Shall I rejoin my timer?
Uh,
Yes, so
just reset
Sasid,
your timer, press
Srilok
escape so that you can
takes
just check if it's working or not.
Srilok takes a 2-0 lead, and the third solve would be decisive because if he wins this one, he would move on to the semifinals, and Mikul Chanakya would be knocked out.
You guys can
Wait.
start scrambling. The scramble is live.
For those of you who find a fourth final would be between
Scramble is correct for
Rajveer and
Mikul.
Rudransh. So Rudransh is also an experienced CSUL competitor who has made a few finals. Also talk to me of CSUL 20. Yes, okay. So Mikul and can you start running the start of the second final?
Correct scramble, Sasid. You can start. We are starting with the third solve for the quarterfinal three between Sasid
This
and
would be a
Mikul,
very
and it's
important
a very
solve
last
for
in
Mikul
situation for
because he needs to get a solve. Um, Mikul would need a faster solve than Rudransh.
तो अभी फोर्थ के बाद
JJ, are you able to see the times? I can see the Mikul's time. It's 15.69.
15:69.
Yeah,
Sasid
and
has not
Saseeth.
started this. I guess.
Okay, no, but in the
I think he
video,
has stalled it, but his timer has some lag. Sasid, what is your time?
Sasit has to
8.46.
unmute and say his solve time. Mikul, on the other hand, has 15 seconds solve. And yeah, we'll wait for Sasit to convey over the time, and then we'll get to know who has
8.46 is the
won
correct time,
quarterfinal
Sasid,
3.
right?
There are
yeah, 8.46.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so Sasid takes
yes.
this
So
round 3-0.
Sasit does make it to JJ. Am I audible?
But your
Hello.
voice is lagging quite a lot now.
Well,
The next quarterfinal is between Rajveer Dharmane and Rudransh Bameta. I hope Rajveer and Rudransh are both present and the timer and camera are up and running. Backend team, can you please check if Rajveer is connected because I cannot see Rajveer. Rudransh camera and timer are both visible to me.
JJ, I can see Rajveer and Rudransh both.
You can see both of them.
Yeah.
The scramble should be visible to you. You can start scrambling. Rudransh, can you please show us your cube? Yeah, the
Rajveer,
scramble is correct, Rudransh.
you'll also have to show your cube because the cube is not visible from where it is now. It's correct, yeah. Rajveer is correct.
Yeah, so you guys can start solving. So all the viewers, we are starting with the quarterfinal fourth, and this is the fourth solve between Rajveer Dharmane and Rudransh Bameta. I think this is the first battle of today wherein both cameras and timer are working fine. Rudransh, please reset your timer by pressing on escape button. Yeah, perfect. Rajveer has started solving and he's already crossed 5 seconds. So Rajveer
And
finishes in 8.52 and
152, yeah.
Rudransh is yet to start. So Rajveer
Rudransh
Dharmane and Rudransh Bameta are fourth and fifth in the seeding round. So I guess this battle will be a little interesting than the other ones. Rudransh messes up in the final layer and finishes up in 13.10. You guys can press escape after the solves are done before starting the next scramble.
also, the second scramble is up. You guys can start scrambling.
Correct scramble for Rudransh.
Rajveer is correct.
So since both of you guys have scrambled it correctly, you can start now. I hope Rudransh doesn't mess us up this time. Rajveer has already started inspecting. A long inspection of 8 seconds. And Rajveer finishes it in 11.69. So Rudransh has a relatively easier target to beat now. Let's see what Rudransh can do now. He's inspecting again. C for a third white cross. Oh no, wait. Uh, so just he saved a +2 because he almost finished the inspection time. He's already messed up and he has given up and he has done a DNF. Rudransh, you can just stay calm. You don't need to panic. So Rudransh has messed up and he has stopped the timer in between. So it's a DNF and we'll we'll start with the third scramble now. So it could be an easy win for Rajveer considering the fact that they were fourth and fifth seeded. I thought this could be a very interesting battle, but it didn't go as planned. Let's see if Rudransh can pull off.
The scramble is correct, Rudransh.
No. Correct for Rudransh, yeah. Raj.
Raju is correct.
Correct scramble for both of you guys. Third solve for the quarterfinal four, and it's a must win situation for Rudransh to stay alive in the battle. This time Rudransh has started quite quickly, and he's already into an F12 pair and sorry OLL, and now he finishes it in 9.28. So it's a let's see what Rajveer can pull off now. Rajveer has started inspecting. And Rudransh wins the third solve. So can it be a comeback? Let's see. Rajveer needs to win just one solve and he has two game points.
You can start with the next scramble, fourth solve scramble. Rudransh and Rajveer both.
Correct scramble for Rudransh.
Correct scramble for Rajveer as well. You guys can start with the fourth solve.
Let's see if Rudransh can make this battle interesting. Quite a solid start. Already done with F12s. And the PL is done, but he has messed up in the PLL stage and he has messed up his edges. Rajveer has to finish it. That's it. A very sad ending for Rudransh. It could have been a 10-second solve, but he messed up. So Rajveer kept his nerves and he took the battle away by 10.96. Hard luck, Rudransh. And congratulations, Rajveer, for making it into the semi-finals.
And
We
finally
will soon
move
be
on.
starting with the semi-final one, which could be between. I'll just check. So the first semi-final is between Ashwin Narendran and Rajveer Dharmane. Rajveer, please stay here. Don't go away because you have to face the first seed now. Ashwin is quite eager to do solves for today because his first quarterfinal was a bye because Anuj couldn't show up. You guys can start scrambling. The scrambles are up on your screen. I'll let you know when to start. Rajveer and Ashwin, best of luck. Ashwin is a clear favorite and a multi-winner of life battles in the past. Let's see if Ashwin can take this solve very easily or Rajveer can give him a good fight. Uh, the scramble is correct for Ashwin. Nitesh, can you check Rajveer's scramble because I cannot see him?
Yeah, I'm checking. It's correct.
We are ready to start. Ashwin and Rajveer, you guys can start and ensure to press escape after the solves are done and you before you begin the next solve. So Ashwin is into his inspection. He has already taken 11 seconds of inspection and Ashwin does a DNF. Because Ashwin thought his timer started, but somehow he made some turns. Ashwin, am I right? Yeah. So Ashwin gets a DNF, and now Rajveer has to only do his solve once and make sure he doesn't mess up. So I think Rajveer got a little lucky. It's a 10.36 for Rajveer and a DNF for Ashwin.
Guys, the second scramble is up. You can scramble as whenever you are ready. It's correct, Rajveer, and it's correct for Ashwin as well. You guys can start with the second solve. Ashwin has already started his solve. It's quite quick. He's into last layer, last spiral, and yes. He finishes off with 9.17, whereas Rajveer, he's also in the last layer, but already crossed 9 second mark, so he'll finish off with 10.82. That means this all Ashwin takes it. It's the score is
And
1-1
it's
right
1
now.
1. You can start with the third scramble whenever you are ready.
Rajveer, I'm checking your scramble. Uh, is correct, and is correct for Ashwin as well. You guys can start with the third solve of first semi-final.
Rajveer is inspecting. And he started solving, and Ashwin has started inspecting the cube now. Rajveer finishes off with 9.47. Let's see if Ashwin can beat this. Ashwin did it quite easily, and it's 8.80. So it's 2-1 for Ashwin versus Rajveer. Rajveer needs to win the next solve to stay in the battle. So the next semi-final coming up is Kunal versus Saseeth. I hope Kunal and Saseeth are both present in the OBS instance and their cameras and timer are up and running.
The scramble is correct.
Ashwin, your scramble is
Rajveer
correct.
and
Is Rajveer
Rajveer is
scramble
correct.
correct? Yeah, you guys can start solving. Meanwhile, Kunal and Saseeth, can you please join the OBS and turn on your cameras? Ashwin has started quite a solid F2L and he's already into his OLL. And he did in 6.96. I think this is a quite tough target for Rajveer. This could be the end of the battle. Let's see if Rajveer can pull out something fascinating. I think this is the fastest solve of the day. It's 6.96 seconds. And Rajveer has a very big target to beat. He's already done it in. Oh, I think the timer got stuck. It is 10.64. For instance, it looked like 6.4. Hard luck, Rajveer. Just stay connected because we'll also have a third place battle. So Ashwin makes it into the final for the nth number of time that I don't know because the guy who knows the stat is not here with us today. He'll join sometime later. Congrats, Ashwin, and we'll soon start with Kunal versus Saseeth. So Kunal and Saseeth, you can start scrambling. The scrambles are on your screen.
I'm checking the scrambles of Kunal and Saseeth. Uh, Saseeth is correct, and Kunal, your scramble is also correct. So just wait for some time. I'll just confirm when the stream is ready. You guys can start with the first solve.
Kunal and Saseeth, you guys can start now.
So Kunal finishes off with 8.55, and I'm not able to see Sasi's timer. JJ, are you able to see his timer?
I cannot see Saseeth's timer, but the 10.5. 10.54 is what Saseeth got, right? Yeah. So Kunal takes the first solve, and the second scramble is up on your screen. You can start scrambling.
JJ, I can't see the second scramble. I think my time has not been entered in this.
I'm just checking why is it not showing up. Just a minute. Yeah, you can start with the second scramble now.
I'm checking your scrambles. It's correct for Kunal. And
Correct for Saseeth as well.
you guys can start with the second solve. Uh, I think, yeah. Yes, Saseeth, I can see your timer now.
Yes, yes.
And Kunal got 9.59. I'm not able to see Saseeth's time. Saseeth, is 9.0 or something else? It's 12.7.
12.20 is what Saseeth got.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the score
There
is
is a lag between
2-0.
his timer and OBS.
So now we move on to the third solve. The scramble is correct for Kunal. It's correct for Saseeth as well.
So it's a must-win solve for Saseeth. Otherwise, Kunal gets straight into the finals, and it will be an epic battle between Kunal and Ashwin.
And Kunal messed up in the last step and got 10.2. Let's see if Saseeth can beat this one. He's still inspecting. He hasn't started. No, sorry. He has started and he got 9.51. Is it correct, Saseeth? 9.51?
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So this round, Saseeth takes it and the score is
So the battle is still
3-1.
alive.
Kunal, the scramble is correct. Saseeth, your scramble is also correct. So now we are moving to the fourth solve of the semi-final two, and if Kunal wins this one, he'll go into the finals. He'll compete against Ashwin, and if Saseeth wants to stay in the battle alive, he has to win uh, both the remaining solves. Kunal starting first. Saseeth is still expecting. Kunal is into last layer and got 9.8. Oh,
And
Saseeth,
Saseeth also gets an it's a 0.07 second
yeah.
win for Kunal. 700th of a second is what Kunal took. Better than Saseeth to win this round. One of the closest match for today. Hard luck, Saseeth. So there will be a third place battle between Rajveer and Saseeth, and meanwhile Kunal and Ashwin can take a rest and maybe prep for the epic battle that is coming up shortly. Okay. Congrats, Kunal. Congrats. Rajveer and Saseeth, you both can start scrambling and wait for my instructions to start. Nitesh, is Rajveer still visible to you?
Yes, yes, he's visible to me.
Maybe I'll just reconnect and then check. So I've reconnected and I can see Rajveer. The scramble is correct for Rajveer, correct for Saseeth as well. Just wait for my instructions to start. We are just setting up the OBS screen, and once your camera and timer shows up there, we'll start. आगे दोनों का
Yeah, both are visible. You guys can, I think, start with the.
wait. I'm just setting up the front end. The
Okay,
timer
okay.
is still not visible there. Rajveer's and Sasi's camera is visible. The timer is lagging. Sasit, can you please reconnect your timer once? Yeah, just reconnect it. Backend team, can you please check if Sasit's timer is visible? Yes, it's visible now. You both can start now. All the best.
Guys, the first scramble is up. You guys can start scrambling.
Saseeth takes the first solve by 8.1 and Rajveer finishes in 9.76. You can start scrambling the second solve.
Sasi, the scramble is correct, and I think your scramble is wrong. Jiji, can you please
Yeah,
confirm?
it's incorrect. Rajveer, can you please hand scramble it? Just hand scramble it and then again solve it.
The scramble
Correct
is correct.
scramble this time. Correct. Uh, Saseeth and Rajveer, you can start now.
Sasid got 8.19 second sol, and Rajveer is still, I think he crossed the 10-second mark. He got 10.79. So the score is 2-0 in favor of Sasid, and if he wins the third sol, he'll get the third place in the CSUL battle.
The third solve is on your screen.
Third scramble is correct for Sasid.
Incorrect scramble for Rajveer again. Rajveer, can you please hand scramble it again without looking it at it?
Yes, correct, Rajveer. You guys can start with the sol. Sasid got 8.82, and
8.82 is what Saseeth got, and Saseeth wins with a quite consistent solve. And had he done previously, he would have been in the finals, I guess. It's quite a consistency what Saseeth has achieved in the last three solves. 8.1, 8.19, 8.82. Better luck next time for Saseeth in the finals, and better luck Rajveer Dharmane because Saseeth took the third place. Ashwin is now all ready and warmed up. So we'll guys, we'll soon start with the epic battle, and I think almost the setup is done. Maybe we'll take a couple of minutes before transition to the epic battles. So epic battle will again be a set of 8 solves, wherein each set will have 5 solves. Kunal and Ashwin all set. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready. The scramble is on your screen now. Just wait for my instructions to start. Meanwhile, you can scramble the cube. So Ashwin will go first in the set one, and subsequently Kunal will go first in the next solve, and it will go on. I'll keep reminding you as to who goes first. So Ashwin, this is your which number of finals that you are participating for? Because I am not good with the numbers of CSUL. So Ashwin is himself unsure as to how many times he has made into the finals, and maybe it's the same number of at times Kunal might have also made into the finals. And have you guys competed against each other before in the finals? And prior to that, so you have one against each other, and let's see who takes the lead now. So guys, Kunal and Ashwin are competing for the third time as per their own stats because I don't have mine. And let's see who the winner will be for the CSUL 25th 25.0, right? I've lost count of CSULs as well. Yeah, it's 25th CSUL.
Yeah, the scramble is correct for Ashwin.
And correct for Kunal as well. I'll tell you when to start. Anyway, Ashwin will go first this time. So once the setup is done from the backend team, we'll start.
The audience in the poll says Kunal, it's 50-50 right now. So
So the audience is commenting based on the past data. That's 50-50 between Kunal and Ashwin. Who do you think Nitesh would win?
can't say 50-50. I'll go with audience.
Audi- huh?
So
They
your
both are
vote,
voting against each other, so
that
it's
won't count.
difficult to comment. And I hope this will go down the wire till until the eighth set and the fifth solve. This is what I wish to see, and we haven't gone that far till now. So seventh is the maximum that we have gone to, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. All the best, Ashwin and Kunal, and we are up and running. You guys can start solving. I hope this will be a fun to watch.
Guys, just give me 1 minute. I'll just go and get a hand towel for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, Ashwin is solving right now. So Ashwin starts quite nicely.
Question got 7.41 and Kunal got 9.59. So Ashwin takes this one, and we now move to the
Good
second.
start by Ashwin.
The scramble is correct for Ashwin. It's
So
correct for
it's
Kunal.
Chennai versus Gurgaon.
Delhi. Gurgaon.
To my surprise, Ashwin has an NR 8 in average and Kunal is in 15th position. Ashwin has improved quite quite nicely in the past 2 years. So Kunal going first this time. He's already done with the F12 and he takes it in 8.06. A low 8 for Kunal. Let's see if Ashwin can beat this. Kunal is sweating badly, I guess. Very solid start by Ashwin as well. And he finishes off in
He just missed.
8.69.
So the score is 1-1.
So Ashwin lost this solve. And it was a narrow margin of 0.63 seconds. So it's 1-1. As predicted by Ashwin and Kunal, the end score of this battle 1-1. Let's see who takes away this round. It's a very important solve, the third solve, because it gives you a moral advantage as to you have a lead and you get 2 match points.
Yeah, the scramble is
Correct
correct.
scramble for both of you. So Ashwin goes first this time. It's an 8.49 second solve for Ashwin.
Kunal just missed it. He got 8.93. The score is 2-1. Ashwin leading by 1 score.
So Ashwin has 2 match points now, and he's also going second this time. Kunal goes first for the
The
fourth
scramble
solve.
is correct for Kunal. And it's correct for Ashwin as well. So this is the fourth solve.
Quite smooth OLL, and it's 8.61 for Kunal. Ashwin is consistently getting 8.49, 8.69. So let's see if he can beat this one. If Kunal takes away this round, we'll see the fifth solve. I think it's beyond my expertise to comment on what these guys are doing because we are missing Abhijit for now. And
Yeah, the score is 2.
Kunal somehow
Score is
matches. Yeah. So it's a very important solve for Kunal and Ashwin both because whosoever wins will take an advantage of one on the overall set of eight sets.
Meanwhile, we have RN Chabra in the chat box. Is
Wait, I've been saying 8 all the way, but it's 7 sets, I guess.
yeah, 7 set. Yeah, it's correct for Ashwin and it's correct for Kunal as well.
So Ashwin goes first this time. I missed up, Nitesh. You were saying Aryan
Yeah,
has
yeah.
joined the
So
stream.
yeah, you can see Aryan in the chat box here. He's replying to his thanks.
So Aryan is quite popular amongst the audience, and Aryan doesn't compete in CSUL. So to all the audience, you can ask Aryan why didn't he participate?
Ashwin is correct.
Ashwin inspecting it thoroughly.
Because last year he got 7.40. A really great solve.
So 7.40 to end the solve and 7.41 to start. So it's a quite solid start by Ashwin for this epic live battle. Let's see what Kunal finishes off with. So Kunal got a 9.70 to somehow match his first solve. So Ashwin takes away this first set and we'll start with the second set now. So Kunal goes first this time. The scrambles should be visible to you in a moment. Correct scramble for both of you. So Kunal goes first this time. It's a good chance to establish some sort of lead.